Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing my September favorites, and I'm super excited to be doing this because I actually did not do a favorites video last month, so I haven't done one since July, and you guys know that these are one of my favorite videos to film and watch here on YouTube because I just love knowing what people are loving because I'm all about trying new things. So I have not a lot of favorites, but quite a few to share with you guys that I've really been loving this month, and I really can't wait to share them with you. So as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just go ahead and hit that button down below so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And also don't forget to hit the little post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload. So if you want to see what I've been loving in the month of September, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so a few things that aren't really beauty related that I have extremely been loving this month is, of course, hoop earrings. You guys have been seeing me wear them in my last few videos, and if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you will have seen me wearing them on constantly. I am obsessed with gold hoops right now, and I love the ones that are different shapes. These ones aren't a full hoop, they're more of like an oval. I believe I got these at Target. I get a lot of my hoop earrings there. They have such a great selection and they look so expensive even though they aren't. So I've really been enjoying hoops here recently. I feel like you cannot go wrong with them. Like anytime you don't know what to wear with an outfit, hoops is always the way to go. So the next thing that I have really been loving, and I actually pulled mine out quite early this year, and I keep one of them right here behind me. And this is the Bath & Body Works candles. Mine is in the scent Flannel, and I have been loving these so much. So I finally got my own house, and of course I want it to smell good, and we're at that time of the year where I want everything fall scent. I've been pulling all my fall decorations out, if you can't tell. But Bath & Body Works had these on sale not too long ago, and I always couldn't wait until I get my own house so that I could get these candles because I've heard so many amazing things about them. The packaging is absolutely adorable. I got this one and Leaves, which smells amazing. It makes the whole house smell good, and oh my goodness, I love it so much. It is such a warm scent, and it feels like it's 50 degrees outside even though it's actually 90, sadly. But even my boyfriend's been loving this. It is such a great scent, and I am almost out. Like, I've put a pretty big dent in it, and I'm going to be so sad when this burns out, but I know they're still on sale, so gotta go get some more. Alright, so moving in to some beauty products. The first thing I want to talk about before kind of going in to makeup is the Amika Bust Your Brass Cool Blondes Shampoo. So if you guys can't tell, I did go lighter. So I talked a little bit about it, but every time I do something with my hair to go lighter, after like 2 to 3 shampoos afterwards, I get so warm and brassy. Like my hair just pulls the warm tones so much, and it's such a constant battle. So I've been using a conditioner from my work that I absolutely love on my hair, but I also wanted something just to give it that little extra boost. So I wanted something to kind of lather in my hair and get in the areas, because what I use is a purple conditioner. So it's kind of hard to get it under here, and I really don't like to put conditioner on my scalp because it makes it really dry. So that's another reason I wanted a shampoo. So I love this brand, and I've heard so many good things about it, so I definitely wanted to try it, and it has been helping my hair so much. I actually need to use it because I haven't used a purple shampoo in about a week now, so my hair is desperately needing it. So really been enjoying this. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, skincare, because you guys know I've been struggling trying to find good skincare, and my skin has been acting up. I feel like the more older I get and the more mature my skin gets, the more problems I'm starting to have. I do have a little bit of scarring on my temples just from acne as a teenager, and then I have a lot of texture on my cheeks, and then of course I'm starting to get really rosy cheeks and lots of veins, and it's been a battle a little bit. I've really been developing the red cheeks in the last like 3 years. So of course I'm always trying to find something just to help my skin, keep it nice and moisturized, and try to not put something so oily on my skin, because I do have a very oily, like a T-zone. My nose and chin and lip are extremely oily, so I'm extremely careful of what I put on it because I don't want it to get more oily than what it is. So I was using Origin's Energizing Moisturizer, and I really liked it and ran out of it. So I went to Ulta to get more, and they didn't carry it at my Ulta. But one of the skincare ladies was showing me some other alternatives that would be even better for my skin. So she recommended the Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream, and I went ahead and got the smaller one just to test it out to see how my skin would react to it before I got the bigger one. But she was telling me that Thomas Roth has gone in and reformulated his skincare so that it doesn't have that alcohol in it anymore, which I really was interested in because that is what tends to dry me out more than what it actually helps my skin. So I have noticed that this is extremely moisturizing. It does feel like that watery texture when you put it on your skin, but then it dries down. And the one thing I love so much is it's not sticky. I absolutely hate putting on a moisturizer and then it's sticky and it's hard to apply your foundation and all that, but I have not had any problems with this, and it has given my skin so much moisture. I feel so hydrated after putting this on. So the next thing I want to talk about is this Purity Made Simple Eye, and I believe this just came out not too long ago. I've really been enjoying this. I like it for the fact that it is extremely moisturizing for underneath my eyes, but I have noticed that it does not help with dark circles. I have really bad under eye dark circles, so I have to use something else to kind of help that. But everything that I've used to help my dark circles hasn't been moisturizing for my eyes. So I have found this to be extremely moisturizing, and I feel like it's helped just how my makeup lays underneath my eyes. I feel like everything is sitting so much better and smoother because my under eyes are nice and hydrated. Alright, so moving on to makeup, the first thing I want to talk about is this 3-brush trio. So I got this in my September BoxyCharm, and I have been using them like crazy. I am, in all honesty, very impressed with the quality of these brushes. So these are the Alomar brushes. They don't have any kind of names of what they are, but I'm sure you can find it on their website. So I love, love, love this one for blending. It is so fluffy just to get a nice transition shade in your crease. I absolutely love it, and it doesn't hold too much product, but it holds the right amount to get the payoff that you want. And then I've really been loving this one just to kind of pack on some concealer on my lid before I go in and put a shadow on. And then of course you can't go wrong with a definer brush. I've been using this for underneath my eyes to pat on a color to get it really tight on my waterline. And this has really been amazing. I love how thin it is. It's not really thick so that the eyeshadow comes really far down. It is super thin, and I can get really close underneath my lower lashes. So really been loving these. They're such great quality. Not quite sure what the price is on, like I said, I got them in my BoxyCharm, but definitely go check them out. So the next thing I want to talk about, and I'm sure you all have seen it all over social media, it has been the big thing last month, and this is the Jacqueline Hill and Morphe Volt collection. I did get the whole collection, so I have all 4, and I am truly impressed with these. I have her Jacqueline Hill palette that they came out before this one, so these are the ones that kind of correspond with it that didn't make it in that palette. I'm sure you guys have heard all about it. But I love that palette. It is so well loved in my collection and very well used. I'm already hitting pan on so many shadows because that is always my go-to palette. No matter what I'm doing, traveling, anything, I always pack that one because I know it can create such a great look with any kind of outfit or any kind of event with that palette. So of course when I saw that she was coming out with this, I was super excited and could not wait to get my hands on it. I have enjoyed playing with these so much and stepping out of my comfort zone, which is one of the reasons I got the whole collection, because I don't really tend to lean more towards greens and yellows and purples. I'm more of the burgundies and the plums and the mauves, just all those warm, dark shades. So that's why I was super excited to get this, because stepping out of my comfort zone was a huge thing, and of course bringing new content to you guys instead of doing the same kind of looks over and over again. So I created this look with it, like I said, stepping out of my comfort zone, playing with some green shades, which is not normal for me, but I really enjoyed using the palettes that I did and creating this look. I will link it down below. So I absolutely loved everything about this look. I think it turned out amazing. These shadows are very creamy and blendable. I know I've heard a couple things about people saying that they aren't getting good batches and that they aren't blending. But I am happy to say that I did get a good one, and I have been loving these so much. So staying on the topic of eyeshadow palettes, the next one I want to talk about is this Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. And I used this one in a video not too long ago, recreating a Kylie Jenner look for cheaper. I love this palette, and the great thing about it is it has those pops of colors in it that makes you want to play with different shades, like this nice pink and yellow, and it has beautiful shimmer shades. They feel so good, and they are pigmented. Like this yellow, oh my goodness, you guys. That is a pigmented yellow, and especially for being a drugstore, these are such good quality. I was so impressed with them. The shimmer shades are beautiful. Everything blends beautiful, and I have been enjoying playing with this palette so much. I highly recommend it. And I believe they are coming out with another one, if they haven't already. I believe it's called Soda Pop or something. I saw the little square for it that they were supposed to be putting it in Ulta, so I'm super excited to see that one and play with it. So I don't really like to try primers too often, just because I have what works for my skin. I know that it works, and I know how it works with my foundations, and it always makes my skin look good. But I did try a new one this month, and it is the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresher. I have been loving this so much. It is just a nice, refreshing primer that just kind of smooths out the skin. It says on the back that it is for a pick-me-up, bad day skin, and I completely agree. I feel like this just gives me a fresh canvas when I use it. Now, I do have to always, when I use a foundation with this, I have to set it with a powder, because it is more of a luminous, which is oily girls don't really go for. But once it's set with a powder, I have no problems with it at all. It feels so good on my skin. I don't feel it moving around with my foundation because of my oils or anything. So I really love this, and it has a nice scent to it. It's like a lemony smell almost, and so it's really nice in the morning when you're just waking up. It's a nice fresh scent, and it feels so good on your skin. Alright, so the next thing that I have been loving is this Lorac Pro Matte Lip Color, and this is in the shade Dusty Plum. This was also something else that was in my BoxyCharm, and I love the fact that it's like a crown, so it's very easy to apply. It can be used as the lip liner and then as your lipstick, or you can use it just as one or the other. It's an absolutely beautiful shade. I think it is perfect for going into these fall months. It is right up my alley. Like I said, you guys know I love my plums and mauves, so I have been getting my use out of this. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is this blush, and it is by the brand Note. I actually have not heard of this brand until I got it in my BoxyCharm, but I absolutely love the blush. It is in the shade Desert Rose, and in all honesty, the packaging reminds me of the MAC blush packagings minus the see-through, because it's that thick black package. But once it opens up, it's like a little compact. So you have your mirror and blush, and then I believe I threw it away. I did. But you flip this up, and it has a little brush underneath it. I got rid of it just because I won't ever use it, and it just kept falling out. So I did get rid of that. But the blush is such a beautiful color. It's like a neutral kind of darker coral. So I feel like it is perfect for these warmer months going in, because it's not like the bright corals that you want to use in spring and summer. It's more of your warmer tones. It has more of a brown undertone under it. So like I said, I've been loving it for the fall months. It goes with so many eye looks. Like, I have no problems with it matching at all. It blends amazing on my cheeks, and it is pigmented, so definitely go in with a light hand. Alright, you guys, so that is it for my September favorites. I know I didn't have a bunch, but I definitely had quite a bit that I wanted to talk to you guys about and share with you what I have been loving and enjoying this month. So as always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!